Anyone who hasn't seen that style of therapy before, any feedback, any thoughts? What was that like for you? You might not even know what to look for or what to look out. We'll do that next. What was that like for you to see that for the first time? Interesting? What the hell's going on? Confused? What do you think?
Very friendly approach to help somebody, I can say.
Yep. So a lot more friendly. It's a lot more casual. Why would casualness be important when it comes to doing therapy?
Because people don't like to tell them what to do or what's wrong with them or not.
Yeah. What else?
People are more relaxed in casual environments.
Yeah, I agree. Anything else?
It seems like taking utilization to the pinnacle.
Extreme. It's extreme Ericksonian utilization, which is, I'm not going to force my client to do anything. I'm going to wait for them to do it. I'll jump on it and make it seem like I did it. That's utilization. That's Erickson. That's where this stuff comes from. Okay. And go ahead. Is it Nusha? Did I say
Nusha.
that?
Nusha.
Yes, go for it.
Yes. I just also found that from what I've been seeing is that now you get the client participation, is they're actually working with you instead of sitting back and saying, you fix it. Now they also walk out that they've been part of this whole process. And I think that is really important.
Yeah, it becomes a process. And again, people talk about, I do hypnosis with people. As soon as you start telling a client what to do, close your eyes, visualize, think of 3 memories, go back, float above your timer. What are you now doing? With all best intentions, what are you now doing? You're telling clients what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And how the hell could you know what to do until it's actually done? You can't maybe a client doesn't need a regression. What do you think is more powerful? To give you this, an organic regression that pops up out of nowhere, which it did. Helena had this weird memory about being on stage, weird, but had a memory. Where was that memory before we needed it? Unconscious. Did we ask her to look for that? No, but it came up organically and we utilized it. What do you think is more powerful, waiting for it to happen or forcing it? Who thinks forcing it? Of course not, but everyone does. Close your eyes, think of 3 things, float above your tongue, with all best intentions. But with the wrong client, a client doesn't want to go with that, it'll hit a wall every single time. Does that make sense? We're putting a client in a place where this stuff happens organically. People look at timelines and regressions and visualizations as, you watch someone like Erickson, I'll always go back to him. Working with clients and these things would spontaneously pop up. Then all the geniuses would watch that and turn what popped up organically into a technique and apply that technique with everybody, but it doesn't work the same because it's forced. Okay. Now, if you watch any of the demos, the way that Helena went into trance right then is how she goes into trance. We might do a demo with Jackie and she closes her eyes and starts drooling on herself. That's the way she does trance. We do another one with Michelle where she breaks down and can't stop laughing. That's the way she does trance. What's important about it? All of this, every client you work with will be different. Trance will look different every single time. If you go looking for that eye closure, hand lifting, force techniques, and it doesn't happen, you'll now start to assume it's not working. So this is sort of another byproduct of this. As we go through all these demos, when you're too busy looking for the way trance should be and the way therapy should be, you'll miss all the wonderful stuff happening. Does that make sense just as a concept for now, guys?